Hello and welcome. My name is Vukile. We are dealing here with the CAGED system, the chords C, A, G, E, and D. And we have dealt with these chords in the open position. So we are starting from the open position and then we move on into the upper parts of the fretboard. And we find out how we can fret them in the different shapes that we have. And it's gonna, let's fret it there. Now I'm playing from strings number 5 to 1 there. If I want to play number 1, I can fret using that thumb and okay. Now let's show how we fret this. We put our second finger. Now just to do it the way we do the CAGED system, we put our third finger on string number 1, fret number 2, and our second finger on fret number 2, string number 3, and our pinky on fret number 3, string number 2, and then we ring that from the 5th string. That's the D major chord for you there, the D major chord, and the spelling is starting from the 5th string. It's gonna be 5 1 5 1 3 5 1 5 1 3. By the way, the notes in the D major chord are D, F sharp, and A. That's D major, D, F sharp, and A. Okay, D, F sharp, and A. Now you're gonna find out this is A, that's a D there, that's an A there, that's a D there, and that's an F sharp. Okay, so the thing is, which shape has a, in the open position, has a root on the second string? That's a C shape. That's a C shape, buddy, and we're gonna come up to there. That's a C. We fret a C there, and we have to bar. Now let's explain how we bar that. We bar across fret number 2 there, strings number 1 to 6, and we drop our second finger on fret number 3, string number 2, and our third finger on fret number 4, string number 4, and our fourth finger on string number 5, fret number 5. Okay, so we have our D chord there. So that's the D major chord there for you, the C shape of the D major chord. And just to spell that chord there, like I said to you, there's gonna be a 3 there. That's a 3, and a third is an F sharp. Okay, and that's a root, which is our D. That's another third, which is F sharp. That's a 5th, which is our A there, and that's another root, which is our D. Another third, which is our F sharp. Okay, so in terms of, let's just do that in terms of the degrees. 3 1 3 5 1 3 1 3 5 1 3 3 1 3 5 1 3. So you're gonna sound it like that. So far we've gone the D shape of the D and the C shape of the D. That's the second position there. Now let's landmark this. Now we find out there's 3 1 3 1 5, sorry, 3 1 3. Okay, so this one here, which shape has a on the open position has a root on the 5th string? Find it's A. So we're gonna have our A shape here. This is our D major, and that's A shape. Okay, that's our D major there. Just to explain this, we have barred across strings 1 to 6 with our first finger on fret number 5, and we have barred strings 2, 3, and 4 with our third finger on fret number 7. And here we go, it rings. This is our D major chord. Okay, our D major chord. D major chord. Now, we can spell this chord. Spell this chord. This is an A, and down there that's the root, your D, and that's another A, and down there that's a D, F sharp, and down there that's another A. So in terms of degrees, that's a 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. That should be pretty easy there. So that's 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. Okay, that's our A shape of the D major chord. Now, so we're spelling the word caged. We started with the D from the reverse, and we went on to C. Now we're on A. Caged. Obviously, the next one is a G. Caged. G. And the G is right there. G shape. The G shape of the D major chord. It's like that. Oh, everyone is happy. It's like that. Now we fret. Just to explain this one, we bar across strings 1 to 6 on fret number 7, and our third finger is on fret number 10, string number 6, and our second finger is on fret number 9, string number 5, and our pinky is on string number 1, fret number 10. So we get this one here. That's our G. That's our D major chord, and it's the G shape of the D major chord. The G shape of the D major chord. Okay, now let's spell this. Now I've told you, for you to have this chord as a major, you should have 135 in the degrees 135 of the D major scale, and in this case we have 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1. Okay, let's work out the 1, 3, 5. That's the D. So it's D there. D, F sharp, D, F sharp, D, F sharp, and you go to A. So that's D, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, D. Okay. So that's beautiful there. That's the G shape of the D major chord. D major chord. You can actually, that's a very nice chord, that one there. It can be summarized like that, and then you play 4 strings, or like that you play 5 strings. You can summarize almost all of these chords that we have to play them on 4 strings. And we're going to do that exercise. It's going to be very useful, because those are useful shapes when you're in real playing, you know. For most of the songs that have been played, they've been using strings 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the rhythm guitar. So we're going to look at that, and we're going to look at using all the strings for the rhythm guitar as well. It's another useful thing. So far we have gotten the D shape of the D major chord, ringing from string number 5 to string number 1. you just want to avoid this string here. And the C shape, and the C shape, the A shape, and then the G shape. This is the G shape of the A major, of the D major chord, of the D major chord. Now we landmark again. If you spell CAGED, the next letter is E. So you go to the E position, which is that. So this is the E shape of the D major chord. Let's explain the fretting. You fretted on fret number 10 there, from strings 1 to string number 6. You're barring there with your first finger, and you put your second finger on third string, fret number 11, and your fourth finger on string number 5, 12th fret, and your pinky on string number 4, 12th fret. That's the chord that you ring there. This is the D major chord. D major chord. Now the spelling of that is, you might want to know that this is 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. Okay. Now this is your D. And that's your A, that's your D, F sharp, A, D. Okay, so that's it for the for these chords. You've reached the E shape. You're going to the next, which is D. That's an octave from there. D is an octave from there. So an octave from there is going to be this. Now things start repeating: C shape, A shape, D shape, sorry, G shape. Now up here it's more difficult to handle. So starting from the first position again, let's start from the open position. D shape, C shape, A shape, G shape, E shape, back to D shape, that's an octave, C shape, A shape, G shape, and difficult on the upper position there. So this is the thing. You may want to practice these these ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for each. Back to D. So this is your thing then, which you want to know. So I just want to urge you to practice these shapes in your playing. Just make sure you follow up this with the videos that I'm gonna upload after this. They will show you some chord changes, some chord combinations, combining the things like the C E E, C G G, G E E, G G, C C, C D, C D D, all that kind of stuff. There's so many. You know, two similar shapes I've done 75 combinations, and then I'll do 3 different chord shapes, which will be 25 in total. I think that will be enough. We could go on and on, but that will be enough for you to play a lot of music. many people know just 5 chords, and they can belt out tunes that are very beautiful, and they can come up with songs that sell a lot, you know, with just 5 chords. And then after this, we're gonna harmonize the major scale with these shapes, and we're gonna produce a lot of chords, I tell you. So you won't need a chord book as such. You just need to do that yourself. It's a do it yourself kind of thing, where you have to work out your chords and know them and deal with them. Now, I want to tell you that in the major scale, if we harmonize the major scale, you're going to have 3 types of triads there. If you harmonize with triads, you're going to have 3 types of triads. That's the major triad, the minor triad, and the diminished triad. And if you harmonize with intervals, you're going to have 2 types of intervals. The major intervals, if you harmonize with thirds, you're going to have the major third and the minor third. And we'll also proceed to harmonize with the other intervals. We harmonize with the third here because chords are created using the cycle of thirds. So that's why we talk much about the we're talking more about the harmonizing using thirds, because it's that's how chords are formed, from the cycle of thirds. Okay, so this is the thing, and I urge you to subscribe to this channel as we explore the guitar, enjoy ourselves, and learn some songs. We're also going to the groove learning series, where we'll learn a lot of grooves from different African countries, so that we may know how to work it out. But make sure this is essential. What I've just shown you is very essential. And then the harmonizing of chords, of scales with chords, it's very, very essential, because you can play any type of music. If you know all the chords that you have there, you can quickly learn a song. Okay, so just to summarize for today, we're dealing with the D in this tutorial, D shape, the D shape. So we started off here, D, went C shape, or that, went A shape, went G shape, and went E shape, and we are back on the D shape, and C shape, A shape, G shape, and so on. My name is Wakile. I want to thank you, and I'll meet you in the next tutorials. Cheers. Bye.